Today is a day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Hi, guys. Hi, family. Today is going to be a day of real freedom. Real freedom of hard things. The hard things. The things that's not talked about. The things that we were taught in our home, especially in the Israelite home, that what goes on in this house stays in this house. The dark secrets. See, I can come to you today smiling about something that seems so horrible, so traumatic. But we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. I have to share it with you. Remember, I'm always talking about me. I want to talk about the incest and the molestation in our families. The things that we were told, don't say that, or don't tell nobody that. When I was a young girl, I'm thinking maybe the age of 8, like the second or third grade, I was molested by my cousin. Because my mother had a mental illness. She was put into a mental hospital, which caused me and my siblings, which are 7, to be split up. And me and my sister, Perry, we were sent to my aunt's house. And in my aunt's house, that's where it was my innocence in a way of being violated in a sexual manner. This don't have any hold over me. I can smile now telling because I want to free you. I want to free our women of the things that happen. And if any man can relate, I want to free you too. You have to understand the things that happen to you. You have to understand that you're not the only one. You have to understand that you don't have to walk in shame. Only way you walk in shame if you keep a hidden secret. You think it's a secret, but it's really not. Because I can look at you and tell that you're hurting from the same hurt that I was hurt from. It's amazing that I don't hold resentment. It's how the Most High wired me, out of love. I don't hold no resentment for the predator. The Most High will deal with him. Karma is karma. I would rather go through something like that if it was meant for me to help you and free you. So today, I'm giving you your freedom papers. Today, I need you to take this in your heart and let it cleanse. Let it release. Let it free you from all the bondage that you have. The journey in doing this, I had to come to understand it wasn't me. I was 8. What did I do, to deserve this? Or what have you? Or what did this mean? I knew it was dirty. I knew it was nasty. And at some point, I had to think, why me? Why did he choose me? My sister here. I mean, not saying it like that, but I'm just like, why did you choose me? What was it about me that made you think that you can do this to me? But I'm an 8-year-old kid. That's a lot of thoughts that you have to have in your head and carry this dirty baggage that somebody put upon you. I want to speak freely to you. That's all I can do. I can just only tell the truth. I was trying to understand, like, the he would give me gifts. Like, I guess it was some kind of hush money. He'll take me and buy me stuff, candy. When you a kid, a lot of stuff don't, like, you ain't thinking about nothing big or nothing like that. And then even in that, I was trying to understand, well, what do this mean? Like, oh, he do this dirty stuff to me and then he give me money, or buy me something, take me out to eat. See, you have to locate yourself, because you know that a lot of us now, we're doing the same thing, but we're not being molested. We're Is it an equal give and take? I don't think it's an equal give and take when you give your body to anybody, your temple, for money or possessions. But some of us have learned that. That was a learned thing. You might not understand why you was like, you gonna sleep with me. I need my nails done. I need my hair done. I need a purse. I need a bag. You gotta pay my rent, or what have you. It's not an equal give and take ever, but giving up your temple where the Holy Spirit dwells in. That's the part you have to know. You have to know that sex should not be the first thing that you offer a man in a relationship or anything. But in our trauma, that's what we believe to be true. Now we have to do correction here. I want to bring you into correction. See, when I went and told my auntie what happened, she told me, oh, he didn't do that to you. What? Okay, so Now I was taught not to speak on it. Because the very person who household I was put in to be my protector, she failed me. So when I told my grandmother, my grandma said, "Oh, you just want to come and live over here with me." Well, yes and no. I wanted to come and live with you to be safe, but it was never a lie. It was the truth. But they left me there to be violated. In there, I don't hold no resentment. I don't hold no anger. I don't hold no malice, because what the devil meant for evil, the Most High made it good. Oh, it was so good when the Most High told me that He would use me to free you. Ladies, we have to understand that if family members, see, y'all get this thing where y'all be like, yeah, it ain't gonna happen to my kids because I don't let such and such I don't let no strangers watch. I got violated in my family's home. It wasn't a stranger. I need to talk to the young mothers, older mothers, and everything. Because this right here, you mothers, some of y'all knew y'all boyfriends was molesting your daughters. You seen them looking. You seen them looking. And at that point in time, you should have went in protective mode. You should have raised your sword and got him out of that household. But you had to be low self-esteem anytime you stay there, and let somebody knowingly let some man violate your child in that manner. But then it could have happened to you. And nobody did it to you. You didn't know how to act. You thought this is how it was supposed to go, but it's not. So mothers, we forgive you on today, because we can't free ourselves if we still bitter about what you allow. We have to free our own self, because you can't free us. But we can extend grace to you. I need you ladies to always stand guard if you have children. Boys or girls, stand guard over your children. Stop putting them in situations and circumstances that can be harmful. And this was family. So how do you do that? You keep them with you. See, I didn't allow my children to go spend the night at people's houses because of what happened to me. Yeah, I can take that back. I did. They grandmothers and things like that, but not too often. I want everything at my house because I know how to protect, because I seen how it came to me. You understand me? See, I can watch guard. I can keep guard. I know the movements that was made with me in the middle of the night. A thief will know what another thief do because he's a thief. I need you ladies to stop walking in the shame and the hidden secrets. See, the Most High revealed to me when I was in prison. I'm going to tell y'all that story. That's on another video. That you wear all those expensive clothes to cover you because you feel so dirty. Now, I'm a fashion person. I love fashion. That ended up being one of my gifts. Fashion and design is a gift. I guess I got so good at covering my dirty shame of what had happened to me that I made it beautiful. And I'm telling you, you'll see, I made it beautiful. I wore all the expensive clothes. I started boosting to get them because I deserved them. I felt like I did. I deserved them. The Lord revealed to me, you wear all that to cover up the shame. You don't have to cover up nothing. The enemy, the devil is tricky. He kept me so bound and so weighed down with what had happened to me. To where he forced me to make an ugly picture beautiful. It was beautiful in the beginning. It was so beautiful in the beginning. But he threw something on the beautiful picture. It didn't make me throw it away. It made me draw a new picture, an even more beautiful picture. It made me incorporate the color that he threw on my painting. It made him more worthy. Because as long as I kept the secret, the enemy kept me bound and kept me looking with the eyes of an ugly picture. And nothing that he created is ugly. See, we so quick to throw away things when you think they're broken. When in all reality, it could just be used as something different. It's your mindset on how you go about it. Everybody says turn the lemons to lemonade. I tell you, I turn it to lemon cookies, lemon pound cake, lemon drops, lemon heads, lemon meringue. So now I want you to make something out of your lemons. It's okay. The hurt. You have to release it. You have to release it. Cry if you gotta cry. Throw a tantrum. If you feel like you need to confront somebody to get it off your chest, do it out of love. Know that this battle is not yours, it's the Lord. Ask Him in the midst of this. Okay, so now what is it I'm supposed to do? Okay, okay, this happened to me, so now how do I move forward? Without a heavy heart, without feeling dirt, without feeling, excuse me, people call that a spiritual burden. It might just be. You're beautiful. Something happened to you. Yes. You can move past it. You can. You can. You can. You can. You got to talk about it. You can't hold it in. I had set my 5 kids down. Set my 5 kids down at the table. And I told my kids, this is when I released myself. In 1998, I set my kids down and I said, something happened to me when I was a kid. I poured my soul, I bared it out to them, to my children. I told my grandmother, I told my mama, it all eventually came out. But now I need to help my children. I set them down, something happened to me. I was molested by my cousin, which is your cousin. I told him his name and everything. And I told them, don't never feel uncomfortable telling me anything. You talk to me about any and everything. I told them when they feel uncomfortable, you speak. You speak out. I'm going to always listen. I don't care who it is. I don't love no man. I don't love no woman more than I love the ones that the Most High gave me to be a steward over. It's my job to protect them. Some of you ladies right now, y'all in this situation. You see the man looking at your kid. You see him playing with her wrong or whatever. Stop leaving your kids, a man to babysit your kids. Your girls, your boys for that matter. They molesting boys. There's so many men in trauma behind this. That's why women are getting mistreated. They feel the need to overly show their manhood, sleeping with so many women to prove that they're not gay because a trauma happened to them. The same thing with women. After they get molested, they don't trust men, so they get in same-sex relationship. Look, I can't judge nobody. I'm not. I just want to free you. If that's what it is, that's between you and the Most High. They don't have nothing to do with me. But I need to let you know, don't hold that. You can't be all that the Most High called you to be when you holding something so traumatizing in your life. You're not free. You're in bondage. My bondage came as, oh, um, maybe I gotta sleep with him for him to like me, or something like that. I didn't even like sex for a long time. And I said in my mind, I'ma know who the right one is, because when I get intimate with him, he gonna free me, and I'm gonna feel comfortable. And that was the wrong thing to think. Because can't no other man free you. You only can free yourself. I was in relationships to where, hey, we go months without having sex. They thought something was wrong with me, and it was. But they didn't know. They thinking I'm sleeping with somebody else. No, something happened to me. And to all the men who thought, oh, oh, Tasha, she beautiful. Ooh, this and this and that. That's the very thing that would turn me off from you. Because I look at you as the same way as my cousin. Yes, I can be nice looking and everything, but I want you to see something greater in me than that. It's time for healing. It's time for you to step in what the Most High called you to do, your life purpose. But you've been hindered by the enemy attacking you when you was a kid with this trauma, this sexual trauma. The second part of this trauma was me witnessing my cousin get raped by my uncle. The very man who molested me sister. So in me seeing that, I'm watching it. I'm thinking, it ain't just me. It ain't it ain't just me, but in a sense, me hurting at the same time, like it's me again. Trying to understand the depth of what was going on while it was going on, and it was going on with me. My cousin, she's still in bondage. The life she had before that happened to her was beautiful. Oh, she was free. She was happy. It was, and now she all covered up. She moved away. It's like the shell of her. I see it. I remember. these family secrets. It's time for us to stop the what goes on in this house. No, I'm what goes on in my house. I'm gonna holler it out loud, cause I need you to know it's going on in houses. I need you to come uncovered, and let's heal together. I need you to be free so you can be who the Most High called you to be. You got gifts and talents that He gave you, but the enemy came up against you and threw something on your painting. But all is not lost. Your painting got more expensive when that happened. Because the value in it is you can speak and tell someone else. You can stop it from happening to your household. You can see it in somebody else's household. When I was in prison, I ran into girls. It was like I was a magnet for them. All of them. Same trauma. Hidden secrets. What we think that went on in houses, it didn't really stay out in houses. It didn't stay in the house. It came out. Whether you knew it or not, if you was promiscuous, if you was a prostitute, if you was a stripper, if you became you became gay, if you became so covered. I see the trauma. It's me. Remember, I'm always talking about me. I seen the trauma. I couldn't tell you this stuff if it hadn't happened to me. How you can talk about that, Tasha? You don't know. No, yes, I do experience. I can tell you. I can tell you how I felt. I can tell you how I felt when nobody spoke up and validated me. I can tell you how I felt when I slept with a man and I felt the same feeling as if I was 8 again. Then the enemy didn't stop there. The trick was he was trying to convince me that I was gay. Come on now. Come on now. One thing I know, for me, I'm talking about me. One thing I know is I love every aspect of a man. I love his body. I love who he is as my protector. Just because he did what he did, that don't mean that all men are like that. It don't. But I can spot the ones that are the rotten ones. I can be at my friend's house and her boyfriend or her uncle or her mama friend come in there and I say, don't trust him. You bet not leave your kids with him. And the crazy part is, see, life is about lessons. Remember, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. The crazy part of it was, I seen the trait in my dad. No, he never touched me. But I recognize it's the same character with different faces. I recognized it. I don't care who you are. I will call you out. I need you to heal. I need you to let it out. You're not what that action did to you. You're not that. You don't have to be that. You can choose to be that. Are you going to make something out of your lemons, or you just going to hold the whole lemon, not do nothing? So you got a lemon, what are you going to do with it? Now, I'm giving you recipes on how to make something out of your lemon. I want to help you. I want to heal you. I want to heal us, because when I heal me, I want to be healing you too at the same time. I want you to pay attention and start calling them out. Go outside your house and holler. Holler it out. Free yourself. The enemy is real. You knew that wasn't a blessing. If God, the Most High, Yeshua, is real, you have to know that the enemy is too. Look at the world. Look at the wickedness in it. And you see righteousness too. The enemy only have power over you if you allow. You don't have to allow. You don't. You don't. See, I'm trying to heal addictions. You know how many people are on drugs, drinking, because of this happened to them, by their family, by strangers, gym teachers, coaches, people that they thought that they can trust, that they looked up to. That's hurtful. That's hurtful when your dad come and try to lay with you. That's hurtful when the very person that brought you in this world, or your family members, do this to these was the one that was supposed to nurture you and teach you how to go out in this world and survive. When I see you, I see a pretty picture. When I see you, because see, I know how to recognize art. I know how to recognize beauty. You think I don't see you, but I do. I came with a purpose, a divine purpose, to help heal our people, our land. And how else could I help heal if I didn't experience the hurt? When I look at you, I see me. And I love you. I promise. I do. I love you. And I want you to live your best life. Don't let something that happened to you keep you bound. You can move past it. You can heal through it. You had a strength. You do. You do. You do. Yes. Yeah. They hurt us. And with all hurt is healing. What I wanted to know was, as I was growing up, why is nobody talking about my cousin that left and went and moved down south? Why wasn't nobody talking about her? She's so much more than what happened. You just go, why? Because and then he's living his best life. Well, why he get to live his best life when it's like we erased her? I remembered her because it was me. It was me. I remembered her. I kept thinking about her. She'll come in town every so many years. And I wanted to see her. I wanted to be around her. It was something. It was something that I needed to. I talked to her a couple of times when she was out of town. I heard the hurt. I heard it. I heard she was still hurting. I heard it. In her voice. You know. My sister Perry, she knew from the beginning what happened to me. I told her first, and then one day I tapped her while I was going on to wake her up, so like I can have a witness, or maybe he wouldn't even do it no more. She sometimes brought it up in a teasing manner, like, yeah, I remember when he did that to you. And I was thinking to myself, why would you say that? I remember the noise he was making. She thought it was funny. And this is the crazy part. The Most High, I had a wisdom that I knew how to put my hand down there between my legs and make a circle like a hole. So that's what he was going in. It didn't matter if it was penetration or not. It shouldn't have happened. But it did. And all glory to the Most High, because now I can help you heal with me. I can help set you free of these things. I can help explain to you why you thinking that it's an even exchange for a man to sleep with you and he give you something. Or why you in all these different relationships, why you so promiscuous, and why you don't value your body. You're doing these stripping, all these different things. I'm not saying or downing anybody who do any of this, but if it's some hurt or something in it, it needs to be healed. It have to be healed. Some of you get up there and you strip and you taking drugs to numb you. You snorting coke, you on pills, you drinking so much. You get up there and then you go in that land of you thinking that's being free from it when you give into it. That's not freeing you if that's not who you are. Now, there's some people out there that know that their body is art. It's a painting. And can I tell you ladies one thing? Do you know stripping was not meant for a man to enjoy? It was meant for a woman to see how seductive she can be with her mate. It was for us to learn the art of seduction. Excuse me, hold on a second.